Hello and welcome, this is Mercenary, and we're back with some more BattleTech. In the last video, we completed one of two possible side contract missions that were available. We'll probably move on to the next one. We also have a priority mission that we can do here in the system. But before we do that, I would like to talk to the crew, as they may have new things to say. I don't know if he's going to have anything new to say. It doesn't look like he does, but Alexander in the same area probably will. We'll hear about the state of the war, at least. I'd like to discuss the state of the war against the Directorate. In the eyes of the public, the war is going well. We've liberated a second founding house. All across the Reach, people can feel the tide beginning to turn. That's good news for our recruitment efforts. Between you and me, we'll need those recruits. The Directorate made us pay dearly for our advance, and the strength of arms they're marshaling in their core systems worries me. With luck, all of this bloodshed will come to justify itself. Inspired by our struggle, our ranks will swell with volunteers, who will in turn inspire more Oregons to break ranks with the Directorate and join the fight. That's what I'm working with now, the hope that our war machine will grow to the point where it can feed itself. Well, let's hope on things you don't know will happen, but let's move on here. So what does the liberation of the house we just did do for the restoration? As before, there are logistical advantages to breaking the Directorate's hold over sways of the Reach. Using systems like Smithen as staging areas, we can push deeper, closer to Cor Modir and the throne, without risk of being cut off. In addition, House Corrosis is renowned for the skill of its engineers and technologists. Bring them to our side will provide great advantages in terms of keeping our dropship fleet in repair. Okay, feed itself, huh? Sounds a little ominous when you put it like that. This is a civil war, Commander. And fighting the Directorate, we are killing our own people. There's nothing about this that isn't ominous. I wish that it wasn't necessary for us to wage war at all, but sadly, Espinosa has made it so. Alright, that's, I guess, all we're going to get out of that. And this other stuff, despite being, gray, it's just going to be the same stuff we've seen before. It always refreshes every time we do this. We can double check just with the rest of the crew. Although I doubt we're going to see anything new. Let's just see what Yang has to say. Yeah, this is just the tutorial stuff, so nothing there.
Talk to you later.
We've got Farah and engineering.
What's on your mind?
And definitely nothing new there.
See you later.
And then Meyer in
How can I help?
navigation. Okay, so again, nothing. All right, well, while we're in navigation, let's go ahead and take a look at the star map and see what the deal is with the area we're at right now. So we're in Smithen. Challenge is 2 skulls, which is what we've been seeing with the missions so far. Okay, former Star League, presence, poor, periphery level civilization, small population, arid world, and low gravity planet. Okay, so poor, that doesn't really speak well. I actually wonder, it might be time to go into the Tarian Concordant. Because we have a couple of our pilots injured, I'm probably going to need to leave and come back so that we're ready for the priority mission. So is there a system nearby that sounds good? So we've got Britain. Okay, Moon's rich, that's good. Comstar manufacturing, that's very good. Unfortunately, the challenge is very high. Maybe not the best. Let's see if there's other systems here. So, okay, the challenge has dropped down quite a bit, but I'm not seeing anything here that jumps out as being as good as the attributes we saw here. What about the next one over? New Vandenberg. They've got mining, agriculture, or agriculture and agriculture. Manufacturing, that's what we're really looking for. Inner sphere level of civilization, that's new. So far, we've been doing only periphery, so... Okay, so this is looking pretty promising. Yeah, former Star League presence, rich, research, all kinds of good stuff. So, and the difficulty's not bad. All right, so we're probably going to go to New Vandenberg. Let's see the description here. Long after its eponymous uprising, New Vandenberg remains a core component in the Tarian Concordance military-industrial complex, also maintaining a wealth of other industries that make it a highly desirable place to live. All right, well, we'll probably end up going there. What's the travel time? 26 days? That's not too bad. Obviously, we're going to do our other contracts first, but I'm going to try and write a note to myself, New Vandenberg for the future. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at our bays. We do have repairs to do. Now, I've been thinking about this with the Shadowhawk. I have repairs to do. I'm not sure if I should do a refit here too, because right now I feel like the Shadowhawk has kind of outlived its usefulness. I feel like it's just as effective as the Wolverine. I mean, they're almost the same setup. There's just only a very slight difference. And the Wolverine, taking a look at it, it's going to have just about the same attributes. Like, as far as setting things up, it's the exact same slots. The only real difference is that the Shadowhawk has more ballistic weapon slots, which I think is meaningless, and the Wolverine has less. Otherwise, they're pretty much identical for what can be mounted as far as refitting one. Okay. Well, I think we should do some refits anyway. I'm gonna keep this as it is for now because I don't really know what else to do with it, but we're not gonna be able to use it in the next contract mission. That's the important thing because it does take a couple days to repair it. So now we're having to fall back on the backup of the backup, which is gonna be the Wolverine, which again, these are so close together, they might as well be the same mech. At least in the way that they're set up. Okay, so we now have the Jenner available, so we'll be switching possibly back to that. Although we're still in a desert climate, so the Firestarter still has its advantages. I could run with the Vindicator instead of the Wolverine. Let's think of firepower here. So 1 medium laser versus, I believe, 2. Yeah, 2 medium lasers. We have a large laser, which has been upgraded in damage, so it does the same amount of damage as the AC-5 that the Wolverine is packing. So no real difference there. So those are pretty much the same. We have double the medium lasers, so that's a plus. We have to consider the SRM-6, though. That's a lot of damage. So they're probably pretty close together. We just have a little bit of really point-blank range firepower on the 2 small lasers. And then we have the LRM-5 for a little long-range poke that we're not going to have in that Wolverine. But yeah, these two are probably close together. It's just a matter of who is more durable, and it looks like they're about the same. It just, you have a little bit more tonnage, so you have more internal structure. Armor is the same across both, so... Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do a refit of the Hunchback, because this is something I should have done a while ago, because we do have that upgraded AC-20, and we're not using it anywhere else, and we're not likely going to use it anywhere else, at least for the meantime. So, a really easy switch out is just put in the upgraded AC-20. So, the one that makes sense to me is the one with the increased accuracy. The Hunchback is such an all-or-nothing mech that you really want that AC-20 to hit. So, we'll remove that and put in the increased accuracy version. Okay, I think we're pretty much good there. This will take a little bit of time. Is there a switch that I'd want to do on this thing? I mean, not really. We could take out a heatsink for, like, more armor or more firepower, but as far as slots go, I think we have most of them filled at this point. That's filled. We have ballistic weapon slots, but again, it's not going to do as much good. I think this is all we can do with a Hunchback outside of, again, removing a heatsink and maybe applying more armor. I'll just go ahead and confirm this. Who knows? Maybe we'll use the Hunchback in this fight, as there are rationale of using it. Considering we're in the desert, it will run fairly cool, as you can see on the heat efficiency. But, you know, it won't be ready, so there's that too. So 4 days to swap that out. A lot of time, but I guess it's a big weapon system.
On it. I'll let you know when.
All right, well, I can't think of anything else that I'd want to change right out the gate, so we're going to go with this. So we'll run with either the Jenner or the Firestarter. I haven't made up my mind just yet. Wolverine, Dragon, and the Trebuchet. And this will be the last contract we do here, so go ahead and take a look at it. I already read off the description here. So this is going to be a battle. There are pirates. They're looking at an area, but we don't know why are they looking there. You know, that's pretty much the story. Let's go kill them. So this is more about money than it is salvage. And considering that there's going to be definitely mechs here, the fact that it's low on salvage is bad for me. I have to consider the fact that this is Badlands, so the heat's going to be an issue. But I think if we pick the mechs that more than likely we're going to be sending in there, will be just fine. I think we just go 50-50 here, unless maybe, yeah, okay, I'm not going to take that much salvage. It's going to be a bummer if there's a lot of mechs in this fight that we don't have a ton of salvage, but I feel like we need the money, so let's go with this. I mean, we only get one priority choice either way, and then the rest are just going to be jump jets that we're getting anyway, so let's go ahead and accept. All right. Now, my pilot is out. And honestly, there's only one other pilot here, Medusa. So you're going to have to earn your keep. And in that case, you know, I think the Wolverine is fine. Considering that he has abilities. Oh, you know what? I am going to... Hopefully I don't forget how these bars are set. But I am going to come back here because I do want to take a look at leveling up pilots. I don't think I'm going to level up Decker or Glitch. I can't level up Decker anyway. But Glitch, I mean, we could get Guts, which would give us some overheat ability. I just have to consider the fact that I'm going to have to pay her more when our financials come. But you know what? This is probably worth it considering that we're in the desert and everything. Let's go ahead and confirm that.
Training complete.
And then Jalopy, unfortunately, is not really being able to get anything that I need her to get. Except for the indirect fire penalty. And you know what? That's worth it because she's going to be a backup gunner. That's worth it. So we'll confirm that.
Mech warrior training.
And then Medusa shouldn't have enough experience to do anything because we haven't used him in a while. All right, now let's go and do our contract. All right, so it was this one, negotiate. We're going to take a little bit more money. Okay. And we still need to redo this. So Medusa and the Wolverine, I think, is what we're going to end up going with. So I think go with the Firestarter. We lose out a little bit of mobility going this route, but we actually have better jumping distance with a Firestarter. And I think the Firestarter, I mean, the way it's set up in this game, the tabletop game, it's very different. But in the video game, it's very heat efficient. It only has 2 medium lasers that are going to generate heat. So it's just fine. So let's go ahead and deploy. All right, here we go. Hopefully it's just one enemy lance and not two. All right, Commander, you've arrived in the region where the enemy was last detected. Move forward and clear them out. We shouldn't let any of them get away if we can help it. Ah, they may run on us. Okay.
Well, this is a hellhole.
All right, so we don't see anything about reinforcements, although that might sneak up on us nonetheless.
Yes, Commander.
All right, let's move Medusa first. And we'll get him going along the woods here as much as possible.
Position confirmed.
All right, let's grab Jalopy and the Dragon. Put her over here. Actually, that's a bad spot to put her because she probably is not going to have vision. So I'll put her in the woods here instead. And finally, Glitch. Glitch would be all right coming over here. Because again, if the rocks block line of sight, then that's fine for her.
Coordinates received.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and put my scout over with her just to give her a little bit of support.
Roger that.
Alright, so far so good. Now, we really don't know what we're going to expect here. It could be the pirates, being pirates, that their mechs will be all in a poor state of repair. I don't know if we are here, if they'd be able to see me. It looks like that would be not the best place to stand. So I think the better move would be to be here or here, maybe even here, because that looks like we'd be a little lower down, and thus less likely to be visible.
Copy that.
Okay, we do have a contact.
New bogey on the field.
Alright, so 30-ton mech and a 45-ton mech. Okay, that position there could be a problem for our Firestarter. Alright. Well, 45-ton mech can be a couple different things. 30-ton mech is a spider. That's pretty much a certainty. So I'm gonna move, get, you know, good evasion here. I don't have to be in the woods if I don't want to be. So I'll go there, and then I'll brace so that we've got good defense. Okay, we got another sensor contact. We don't have good tactics, though, so I won't know what that is. Okay, dragon. I'm going to do a similar move. As a matter of fact, I'll probably stand right next to where my Wolverine is.
On my way.
And brace. And the dragon will be able to just stay there and keep that guard up with Jalopy in there. Okay, and then we're going to switch to a move. We kind of have the same situation over here. If I stay put with Glitch, you'll be able to just continue to get guard. And hopefully in the spot that we're going to be in, they won't be able to see me because we've got this rock in front of us. So,
Let's get this done.
okay. So we have the initiative advantage. Let's go ahead and reserve, though, because their light mech is not going to pose a threat, I don't think, to my light mech unless he makes a beeline for me. There's no surprise here. He's going to take a shot at me. But we had good evasion. Well, decent evasion. Okay. His evasion looking like 3. Okay.
Receiving you.
Well, we're just going to work to get him sensor locked and get his evasion down. And also make sure that I can't get hit by this possibly blackjack, maybe a vindicator. As long as they can't see over this rock, we'll be okay.
Acknowledged.
And I'm going to hug the wall to make it more likely to be in cover, perhaps. Okay. And then we're going to sensor lock the spider, make it an easy target.
Sensors locked on.
Okay. So they have... We don't know what this mech is. Okay, it's a cicada. And the 2A is the standard variant, so there's going to be medium lasers and a small laser. So far, and not only that, I'm seeing that their mechs are not in a great state of repair either. They are makeshift, so they only have 75% of their armor. All right, whatever the mech that's over here, I'm fairly certain it's either going to be a blackjack or a vindicator. So either way, it'll be able to hit me over here. So I have to be, prepared for that possibility. All right, let's go ahead.
What can I do?
Use glitch here, and we'll attack. And we're going to go after the spider, of course. And I guess we can do the precision strike. We'll go after the left torso, because I want to get through that arm, if at all possible. So, we'll go with that.
Here we go.
This is mostly to make the shot have a lot more accuracy, so we're going to hit a lot here. Okay, unfortunately, we did hit that arm. I'd prefer to hit the left torso, blow it up, and then, go into center torso there. Okay, so that's a vindicator for sure. Okay. So they have probably one more mech that we haven't seen yet. I'm going to reserve so we see what that is. Okay. I'm going to guess that's a Shadowhawk, because what just got fired at me looked like an AC-5 with an LRM-5. That screams Shadowhawk, so... Go with Jalopy here. And the game plan for now is just shoot what we can at the spider, try and take it out. I might put a medium laser on the cicada just to make it an easier target. So we're going to go with A and B. And B, we're going to switch the low chance medium laser to the cicada. And that's just to lower its evasion. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't make any difference to me.
Firing on multiple enemies.
A very strong possibility we'll kill this, or very severely damage. Alright, we didn't hit, but that's okay. Alright, so with Medusa's capabilities, we're at our best if we keep moving. And we'll also have some advantages if we get in here close and start punching these lighter mechs as well. So... I'm gonna jump. Hold on, let's back off a little bit. I want to make sure I'm jumping in a spot, though, that I have the ability to walk. And I'm not sure about this rock here, so we're going to go with that. Now, I have to be careful here, because they may be able to get my back. We're going to try and kill the spider. If I had vigilance, I'd use it, but unfortunately I do not. Okay. I don't have multi-target either. Okay, so we know this is a Shadowhawk. We're going to fire everything here, because I don't have multi-target, so I can't do otherwise. So, fire away. Oh, come on, you miss with the most important weapon. Well, we still killed him, though. Now, obviously, I would have liked to split my fire there and try and lower the evasion of the cicada a little bit more, but... Okay. At this point, I really don't have a strong move. It's better if I reserve, in my opinion. Because at that point, I could maybe do something here. If the cicada moves away, if I sensor lock it, it doesn't make me, you know, doesn't do anything for me, so...
Roger that.
They're probably going to take shots at my Shadowhawk here. His Cicada's going to run away, which is a wise move for it, because it does not want to get punched by me. Okay, it just actually backed off entirely and guarded. Interesting. Well, that being the case, I may want to continue to reserve here. I've got good evasion, I've got decent defense, and they've got strong evasion as well, and we want to make sure to get rid of that so that everybody can take advantage of it. So we'll let them go. We might take some damage here. Please miss. Oh, come on! The most damaging weapon hits me through all that evasion. The other M5 I don't care about. That's only 20 damage, but the PPC... Oh, and you hit with that too. I see. That's sometimes why I don't think evasion is as strong as some other things in this game. All right. Well, we know that neither one of these guys is going to have much in the way of defense here. So
Waiting for orders.
looks like we can get normal line of sight with the fire starter, and then maybe sensor lock the other one. We'll have the initiative advantage, so we'll be able to back off, and then we allow our heavier mechs to do their work. The one thing is that I could take advantage of, if I can't get close enough. If I could get close enough, hitting this guy with the flamers actually might really hurt him, because he's already fired off his PPC a couple times. He might be hurting as far as that's concerned. Yeah, I'm going to move here so that we get that line of sight going.
Roger.
And then from that, I'll decide on where I want to go. We don't have to sensor lock up the other guy. We could just use our medium lasers at this range. Get a little bit of damage into him, and then try and finish him off with the others. What's his heat looking like? Not bad. Not bad at all, considering he fired that PPC twice now. Yeah, I think the stronger move is just to concentrate our fire. Both of these guys are going to have good armor, so it's not going to be an easy task to knock them out. Right, fire. Okay. Now...
Ready for orders.
Floppy? Okay, you're out of range of the lasers. I would throw some lasers at the cicada, but it's moved far enough back that I can't really hit it at this range. So, I guess we just dump everything into the Vindicator. As I don't feel like I've got a better option, so... That... Okay. We want to hit, keep hitting that arm, we could take out its most effective weapon. So, that can be effective. Glitch.
I hear ya.
Of course, we're going to hit him with everything we've got here, because this will do more damage. Okay, we got a crit on the PPC. That's going to help.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
And knocked him unsteady. All right. Now we need to... I'm going to move, and I'm going to use Vigilance. And then what I'm going to do with that... I guess I'm going to take advantage of getting more evasion. It'll give me initiative, so I'll be able to go again if I want to. And we're kind of keeping on this cicada as well. Okay, so in this situation, again, we don't have multi-target, which really bums me out. All right, I'm going to use Vigilance. So our chance to hit this guy, despite him having no evasion, is really bad because he's standing in a mineral field. So, honestly, my best shot here is just to hit the Vindicator, in my opinion. So, if I had multi-target, I would fire at somebody else just, you know, to use the damage. This is where not having as leveled up of a pilot really bites you. All right, we have a chance of knocking him down, so I'm going to take it. All right, so I'm very, 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 very tempted to run up there and hit him with Decker, but I don't know if that's the wisest move. Because we have strong defense, I'm tempted to just do some reserving here. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that with my Firestarter being out in the open like this, because they may really hammer him pretty hard. But, I mean, we've got the evasion up, and only one of them may fire before we, you know, kind of change our mind here. I feel like we got to knock this guy down, though, if I can. Is there a possibility of me doing that? So I could jump in here. Now, he could punch me, which would put me in a lot of trouble. But I'm really hard to hit if he doesn't try and punch me. So that's something. And then if I hit him, I will have a very good chance of knocking him down. I feel like I have to go for it. Yeah, I mean, there's risks that the Shadowhawk will punch me. But I'm going to go for it. We also have a worse targeting solution when we're doing fire from the mineral thing. But, I mean, look at this. We've got a chance. And this guy's, like, teetering on the brink. So, okay, that did it. And he should go down as well. Now, why did I do that? Well, he's giving vision to the light mech, so now he just removed that vision. So I no longer am threatened, and I feel like I can reserve and be safer to do so. Now, the threat here is this guy turns and punches me. Also, the threat is the cicada just moves up and gives the vision that we just tried to avoid, but, you know, these things happen. All right. Now we go with glitch and we try and kill the guy while he's down. So I'm going to go for the center torso. Well, you know, going for the left torso, we could get that last injury. I don't know if that would be enough to kill him. I don't know how many injuries he has. I can't see that information, I don't think. Not that I can tell. So we'll just hit him in the left torso and try and get that last one. It's better to kill the Vindicator who hasn't gone than do anything else, in my opinion. So... Okay, unfortunately, as missiles tend to do, we didn't really focus on that section as I had wished. Okay, so no surprise here, the Shadowhawk's going to punch me, because that's going to be a much more effective thing that it can do. Yeah. That was the risk and what we did.
Reporting. Internal damage.
Okay. Well, now, the Vindicator's the only one that's still around.
Commander?
on their side. So if I can jump in here and get close enough to get him in close range, I can open up on him with all of the weapons that I have and have a really good chance of maybe knocking him out. Let's see where we are on that before I make a decision. So you have... Okay. Well, I think it's worth it. There are risks in anything you do, and this one definitely has some, but if we can knock him down or kill him before he gets up, pretty good. Let's go for the center torso. We have a decent amount of firepower. I haven't added up the damage. Might not be enough to kill him, but we're going to go for it nonetheless.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, we got him.
We can salvage that.
All right. Now Jalopy. What are your targeting like? Bad. All right. Well, if we have you move, we can take the back of the cicada, which sounds like a good move, so we'll do that.
Confirmed.
And we can precision strike it too, so that it can't get away easily. Go for the center torso, try and get that kill.
Rear armor it is.
I mean, it wasn't probably going to be enough, but
That hit something good.
now the advantage here is we can immediately take the fire starter and attack on the next turn, which is what I'm going to do.
Good to go.
We'll go and attack the rear here. We could probably jump and do it. I want to make sure I'm in range of my good weapons. There we go. Get some good evasion this way. We should be alright on heat. Again, the medium lasers is the only thing that generate heat for us. Okay, fire away. Okay, we killed him. Wow, that's 2 kills with a fire starter.
Enemy down.
Alright, so we only have 1 mech to worry about. And he's probably going to punch me again. Ow. Alright, so we're definitely going to take a pilot injury there. So there's really no choice. We have to move away after this battle because we have no pilots to do a full lance. Okay.
Good to go.
This guy's going to have, we're going to have really poor firing opportunity at him. But I have enough ammo to kind of blow that ammo, so we're going to move to get closer so we can get him closer to our sensor range, so he's a little easier target.
Time to die.
And we might as well fire at him, because why not? Yeah, I think that guy hit me in the leg twice in a row. Because there's no way he blew out my leg in 1 hit, so I guess that's lucky for him. Okay, well, let's keep moving our dragon forward. Again, for the same reason, we'll get more accurate shots if we do that. Yeah, okay, that's the most evasion we're going to get.
Moving to position.
We may have lost some jump jets and that, so I don't know how capable I will be to jump away.
Locked on.
I could get up and punch him, but at this point, I feel like, you know, allowing him to punch me is kind of playing into his game.
What do you need?
So obviously we need to stand up.
Okay.
Okay, we only have 4 jump jets. Normally we would have 5. So I'm gonna try and jump away from him so he can't punch me again. We also hit rear armor if we wanted to. But I think in this case, we just jump away and we just try and get far back as we can. I honestly think he'll be able to punch me again regardless. It's really tempting to just punch him back. You know what? Let's just go with that. We've got a decent amount of heat build up. We're going to have a higher chance of hitting him here.
Putting
And we just knocked him down anyway, which is going to have advantages for us. Oh, did we kill him too? All right. Excellent work, Commander. Though I do wonder what they were looking for.
Mission successful.
All right. I missed where that punch landed, so I guess we took out the pilot, maybe? All right, well, we were successful. Get our cash. And let's see about salvage here. So yeah, we get an injury on this guy, and the leg got taken out, which is going to take a couple jump jets with it, which is unfortunate. So, move on. All right, so we did get that Shadowhawk in its entirety. Other than that, we have the Vindicator and the Spider. I'd like to get a Cicada here, just for my own personal reasons. Oh, hello. We've got an upgraded LRM-5. When you look at things, that's actually probably the more valuable thing. It's only crit and stability damage, though, and I don't really use LRM-5s all that much, but there is, like, some gaminess you can do with LRM-5s that we may employ at some point. So, yeah, I'll take that over the Cicada, because this is more likely going to be valuable to me. A standard Cicada has a lot of issues, so let's continue. Let's see what we get. Oh, confirm, I should say. We got a Shadowhawk piece. We're getting close to getting one of those. We're 2 out of 3 at this point, I think. And we get a jump jet to replace the one we lost, so that's good. All right, continue. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.